All right, we are live. I hear something. Sounds that all your partiers in the background? I hear.
I'm sorry, what is it?
Maybe
Oh,
it's
that's
just me on my end. I'm hearing something, but it just might just be me.
What do you hear?
In his head, you know, his feet. Nothing. Don't worry about it. That's all right.
I
I
mean, I
hear,
farted a little bit ago.
it's like
Is that it?
rustling,
Like a
stuff in the background.
Yeah,
paper,
rustling in the
paper
background.
rattling or something.
Okay.
Yeah, that. What is it?
Yeah,
Sounds like paper. Oops. No,
that's what it was too.
Where'd he go?
I disconnected his device. What's up, Dutch?
I think he touched the wrong thing on his computer.
Oh, that could have been static coming from his mic or something. It sounded like paper crunching.
Yeah,
Or something.
it's definitely gone now. Good evening, y'all. I'll be listening while letting the food trailer ready up for the week after vacation and barbecue business trip. Barbecue business trip. I see what you did there. Just in case the IRS is watching. What's up, Salvador?
That helps a lot.
Is that,
Yeah.
you guys are so sensitive with the audio.
Yeah, man. Yeah, professional show here. There. Oh, and by the way, we can still hear it.
Oh, really?
I don't hear
what
it.
is.
It's like paper.
I did just hear it just now, yeah. Sounds like someone's got a dryer running and there's something metal inside a dryer.
company.
Yeah. What's up, Bat?
Uh,
Yeah. Effing tired. What's up, Dez?
yeah, Des. I have more, but probably do it Tuesday.
Simon looks exhausted. How you feel, Kent? Wow. They went out for a weekend of partying and drinking, and you're going to feel sorry for them. That
Very
was their damn choices. They didn't have to stay the whole weekend. They didn't have to eat or drink as much as they did. So I don't feel sorry for you.
I got home and I took a nap for 2 hours.
It's all right. I saw you in Grumpus' live. He came right from the event to the live last night.
He went live during Tom's live
Yeah.
last night.
Yeah.
I was right next to him.
Smoked ribs for us.
So y'all just all getting back from the rodeo thing?
Yeah, it ended last night. The cook-off ended last night.
Oh, okay. You fly out there again?
No, we drove.
Okay.
I went with a friend of mine, and he drove. It's only like 3 hours from San Antonio. So
How many?
about 3.
3.
That's not bad.
What's
3
up,
hours
Moose?
from San Antonio?
Yeah, it's about 3 hours.
That ain't bad. From San Antonio to Houston? Wow.
That was last night.
Not at all.
That was before you went live?
Yeah, that's right before. In fact, he had his phone already turned on. He went live right after that picture.
Is that right?
Yeah, he
up,
live.
Mike?
What's that?
Say hellos. Say my hellos. What's up, Cheryl? So this was in Texas then, huh?
Yeah, Houston.
Houston. That's cool. I was wondering if you could bring any pictures or not.
Yeah,
What's up, Hojo? Because you got your live, yet Tuesday too.
Yeah.
So.
And let me see if I have another one.
What's up, Steven?
I did have another one. Let me see. Oh, it should be on my laptop.
What's up, Win? That's the same one.
Yeah, yeah. Let me. You can check off that one. I'll get another one here in a bit. Gotta find one. Here we go. What is it? Oh, this was the first night. Oh, I gotta share it this week. Duh. How do I stop sharing this one?
I didn't really see a lot of stuff posted. I don't know if it was Randy that posted stuff with pictures of him, and it's I'm assuming him or I'm assuming him. You know, I don't know who actually posted all of them, but
I've seen
The
on
first-
Facebook
The
where
first
Randy-
few, was Randy because he was there early.
okay.
Yeah, it was hot. Like, yeah, he went at 2:00 in the afternoon. It's hot.
Well, I thought maybe Christy could have been doing it too, or something. I don't know, but
Christy
I saw
posted
him.
after they got home from the rodeo. I think that next morning she posted.
But after I saw him, maybe 4 pictures that he posted.
Okay,
That's, oh, here you go.
Here's
So
another
it's the same picture again, but there you go.
but no, this is the first night.
Yeah, this is Kathy.
Yeah.
Dutch with that smile on his face.
he was already a few drinks in.
That's Grumpus, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Okay.
Is it true that he has to duck down when he enters the door?
Yeah, pretty much.
his
Yeah,
wife
look
is
at
so much
Look at that
shorter.
header right there by the door right there.
Yeah,
The exit sign.
Kent the step ladder. What's his last name?
that's cool.
I just know him as Kent.
The Daddy Dutch.
Daddy Dutch. Yeah, I was just showed Chris where there was another event coming up in New Hampshire.
Who photoshopped that one photo? I think they had I think it had Rick, right? Like towering over
Yeah.
Ken.
Oh yeah, last year. Yeah,
I might still have that one. Hold on.
Oh, that's
that,
good.
that picture cracks me up.
I think I still have that somewhere.
Oh, when they're from the Houston, Texas, the livestock rodeo barbecue competition.
So the competition, the barbecue competition, launches the rodeo.
Yeah, usually the cook-off is the weekend before the actual rodeo.
Okay.
And the rodeo is like 2 weeks long. Here it is.
So it goes right on through every day. Wow, that's a big event.
yeah, it's like 10 days straight of rodeo competition and concerts and stuff like that. The festival.
See,
and
that's the way Memphis
Carnival.
in May is. It's not just a barbecue competition. They got stuff happening all through Memphis that whole week. It's not just barbecue.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's good.
Nothing
That-
could be
that
further
picture-
from the truth. That one cracks me up, though.
That picture lives on my phone for the rest of my life.
All right. Yeah, it cracks me up. Dutch just sent some pictures to me.
I think he has one of him and Rick actually standing.
Not, I didn't see one of Rick.
Oh yeah, that's the guy that won grand champion.
Is that right?
Believe so.
Who is that?
I don't know who that is.
I
I
don't
can't
remember his
see him good
name.
enough. It looked kind of familiar, but
He's from Iowa.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
There's Rick and Dutch.
there's Randy.
Oh, Randy.
Randy and Dutch. I got Rick on my brain now. Christy.
Yeah. I miss them, man. I don't never see them anymore.
Yeah, we had a pretty good conversation that one day he was there, or they were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we had a good time together, man. Just talking like nothing, you know, like nothing, like no time. Oh, can you make something bigger? Oh, there you go, you got it. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's a trophy. Oh, let me
Yeah.
get. I'll get it right back.
I guess that's what you want, or maybe I don't know what that picture's all about, Dutch.
So I just Googled it. All Jacked Up is a competition barbecue team that won the grand champion overall at the 2026 World Championship,
Okay.
led by Thomas Page. So I'm assuming that was Thomas.
I don't know him.
Jason Wagner from Osage, Iowa, rib competition. One compete up against him, or I compete against him up there. So he was the grand champion,
Rib champion.
or is he just he's the rib champion?
Yeah, he was ribs champion. Sorry, he was ribs champion. The second place team was like 2 tenths down from where we were.
A lot of people up there win. Lots of people. Not saying you can't win, but don't think it's going to be a drop in the bucket from what I understand.
200 teams this year.
200.
Yeah.
Good. All right, Moose. We'll see you later.
He said good evening. He didn't say good night.
Oh, okay. Good evening. Good evening. I said hello to him earlier. I guess that's what I was thinking.
See you later.
Wags Barbecue, is that the one that won it then?
Wags Barbecue was the ribs champion.
Oh, he's the ribs.
Yeah, All Jacked Up was named grand champion this year. Let me see.
I said hello to you earlier when I scrolled up, but I thought you were saying good night. Sorry about that, Moose. Don't go nowhere. Good night, Chris.
Oh, Lord.
200
If I'm gonna act like that when I get old.
more than 250 were there this year.
Oh, I guess that's possible.
Oh my goodness.
I thought it was odd because I just said hello to him. He's saying goodnight. I said, okay.
I didn't say goodnight though.
Welcome back, Moose.
Reading.
Glad you make it back.
Oh.
I could spice it up a little bit. I'd like to go to one of those events but man, I know me. I'm gonna get up there and act silly.
Oh, act silly then.
And I'll be hours from home.
Yeah.
And I just would pay for it for days later, but not to mention the money, man. Good gosh.
Well, you could stay with me. So that's not
What did it cost to get in the gate this year?
What's that?
What did it cost to get in the gate this year?
$25, I think.
That's and get into behind the scenes type stuff.
No, the tent was 75, I think.
Okay.
Night.
So $100 a night to go up there, but that includes the food and all that, or do you still have to pay for that?
No. That you get your food and drink all night.
So the 25 covers just admission.
Admission to the grounds.
Everything. Yeah. Did you see Bill up there from?
Yeah. Let me show you that picture. Yep. I forget it's already on here. Yeah, he. We a bunch of us went out to go see him. Friday night. It must have been Thursday night. I don't remember. Which one's
chicken fried Bill?
Yeah. Chicken fried barbecue. Here we go. Okay.
Des had Batnam come by today or something? What am I reading here?
Who?
He was here like 3 this afternoon, the same with Bat.
Uh,
Don't know. They did an early Highland. Oh, okay.
There we go.
Is this different from last year's? Oh, yeah. Oh, I saw this one.
Yeah, this was that Thursday night, I think it was. We went. We got inside Champion Row and got to meet the teams there.
I must not have noticed Bill back there. This is a different picture.
Yeah, Bill's right there in the hat.
Because the one, that's his wife right there, right? Okay, this is it. Yeah, this is the one I saw. I just didn't recognize Bill.
That was this year or last year?
This is this year.
Okay. What is
Bill Sargent there and his wife?
Who?
Girl Sergeant. Andrew.
Yeah, what's his name? I can't even think of it.
Andrew.
Andrew. Yeah. Okay.
His wife next to him. That's Kathy. And then of course Randy and Christy.
Yeah, like she's got a bun in the oven.
I don't know.
Andrew's wife?
Yeah, standing right beside him.
Yeah. I don't know.
I wasn't gonna ask though.
Yeah,
I was gonna
that's something you never say.
Yeah, that's a loaded question.
I think that's what I'm looking at. Pretty sure.
I think so. Maybe. I hope so.
Or it might be one like I got. That's bigger right there. Buddy.
I'm about dudes, so
Yeah. So did you pick up any new swag or anything while you're there?
I mean I bought this at Bucky's
Yeah.
and then I did that
Oh,
and I got that. And I
Okay.
got that.
Yeah.
And a bunch of other stuff that they give out at the little at the tent. Like
Did you make it
koozies
to
and
Steve's place or not?
what's that?
Did you make it to Uncle Steve's place or not?
No, I did not. We were very close. I wanted to be closer to the stadium. And we were like 12 minutes away from the stadium. And we didn't have to get on the highway.
Oh, the B&B that you were at was 12
Right.
minutes.
Correct. Yeah, we didn't. So I picked a place that was real close by, and we found a route that would get us to the event without having to get on the highway
Made the most.
because traffic there's crazy.
Yeah, I imagine so. That's what did you hear when Grumpus said that he when he left there he was plowing over cones or something, going out a lane that was supposed to be closed. And he just say he scrimps down in his car seat and act like the old man. You're like, what are you flagging at me for? You know?
Well, he told me the first night it took him like an hour to get home after walking out like 30 minutes to his car, and then driving home took him an hour.
What is wrong with your head, Salvador?
He's got a spotlight on his head.
Looks like you got a spotlight on you.
Oh, turn off your camera and turn it back on. I think the sunlight's hitting him.
Yeah, oh, his head and his shoulders.
I think it's God's grace, maybe.
it's
Good
foggy
evening,
here. It's foggy here in LA.
The fog followed Russ.
There might not be enough light in your room. I turned on this light.
It's raining over there at Russ over there.
Your camera might be too far away from your face. Hey, Mike.
What's up, Mike?
Oh, I know what it is.
There you go. Oh, there you go. Got it right there. Stay right there.
Don't move.
Inglewood
There we go.
always up to no good. I was telling Simon, talked to 805 for about half an hour today. Took his test for his concrete inspector's job. Finds out 3 weeks if he passed it or not. But he feels pretty confident with it.
Takes him that long to grade the paper.
I guess it's a big class. You know, I don't know. That's what I said. I said, man, that's a long time to wait. Sitting on pins and needles
Yeah.
you know, the whole
This
time.
was waiting for me when I got home.
Ah, nice.
From Al the other day.
Yeah. Motorcycles.
That must be in front of Lance's house. That
Yeah.
motorcycle.
Wasn't
It
that
was?
me? No.
Huh.
No, wasn't that me?
Normally that it is
Right.
on that bike comes through there 100
Oh,
miles.
that
an hour.
kid, yeah, they comes by there on that dirt bike. He goes to see friends. He comes back and forth here probably 6 times a day.
Yeah.
I went out this evening, run the trash off, and he was coming on by me. Concrete is hard. Yeah.
It's chemistry, basically, right?
Yeah, I think he's getting out of the truck. From driving the truck, he's been doing the truck for 20 some years, and he's going to get into testing it now instead of driving the truck.
I always heard it took 50 years for concrete to fully cure. I know old concrete is way harder than new concrete, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. When we were up my brother-in-law's last year, busting up that concrete, that house was 1920, and I mean to tell you, Jack, it was
100
something else.
years. Yeah,
You're
about
busted.
like
Yeah,
rock.
you're busting 6-inch pieces. You know, if you're lucky, you got something that got a crack in it where you could, you know, put the jackhammer down there and break off something a little bit bigger. But
Yeah,
I mean, they weren't all 6-inch pieces, but you weren't getting huge pieces.
right.
Not to
6
mention,
inches is average, right?
what's that? Net, yeah, 6 inches average. I just caught on it. Replayed
Oh,
it
it's
through my
four.
brain.
It's four. Sorry.
6
But,
inches of average.
Not to mention all the wire, you know, that they used back then. That they don't use that kind of stuff now.
Well, no wire from me, sir. Thank you.
But it was good. I did post that damn, just a quick short. I was going to do some animation to it, but I couldn't find stuff to do it. I lose patience quick on that stuff. If I can't find what I want, and because I don't know what I'm looking for, but I wanted like a female screaming at us, you know, get to work on the she shed type thing. But oh, the stupid video is doing great. One of those ones you just don't think is going to hit it. I figured the algorithm is going to be doing. You want to or post what about a she shed? I think it's cracked 600 views in less than 24 hours. It's like hell yeah, it's better than than my average, but I'm happy. What's up, Timmy? Fish Fam Link, how are you? Man, we're fine. We got one more chance of snow Monday or Tuesday, and it looks like it's going to hit 60 and 70 for the next week after that.
Wait, it's still cold over there?
Yeah, it's 46 right now.
It's 85 degrees today.
Is that right?
It's hot.
It's 46 right now. It was a little warmer earlier, obviously, but it'll get down to 30, high 30s tonight, probably.
It's been nice here, man. It's been like down the 50s at night, and when you wake up in the morning, it's in the 60s. It barely breaks 70, you know, every day. It's really nice and dry.
I am going to bull roast the 21st of this month.
Going to what?
A bull roast, bull and oyster. Curious to see what that's going to be about. A bull roast, bull, B-U-L-L, roast, and an oyster skull roast.
Weird stuff.
You never heard of beef being cooked?
Not a bull.
I had to work on a 2004 Jeep Wrangler this morning. He brought it to me, said that the blower wasn't working, AC wasn't coming on, nothing was coming on. And anyway, I started doing some electrical testing, and here's the culprit. Long story short, I already replaced it.
So that bull roast, instead of roasting a pig, they just roast a whole cow, huh?
That's my understanding. Like a reset or something?
That's the ignition switch.
But they'll also...
the wire that you got a hot wire going out, and then when you switch it to run, it's supposed to send hot wire through an orange and black wire. It wasn't making it through the wire. And so anyway, I replaced that and everything come online, but it's only blowing out the defrost. It's not blowing out the vents. You can't change it with the selector. So it's vacuum actuated too. this did not have the electric actuators. This had the old vacuum type. So more than likely, it's just a vacuum leak up under the hood. So I'll look at that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Get that thing out of here.
They'll do that, Sal, and they'll do oysters like fried, steamed. There'll be some
Yeah.
raw oysters.
Yeah, I see that. I see a couple of photos. Just that's huge.
My
Yeah.
two sons, Chad and them, they went up somewhere up the river and did 70 pounds of crawfish yesterday. And Derek, he boiled 42 pounds of shrimp yesterday over in Mobile. I'm like, Lord, y'all eating like kings. I cooked ribs and we ate ribs. So I would have much rather had shrimp or crawfish.
Yeah. They ain't share none of it?
Well, they don't live right here with me. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah,
Chad had 40 pounds left. He said he was going to lightly steam them just to warm them up and get some more people over there and finish them. And Derek said, boy, I'm way over bald. I said, how many people is there? He said, about 90 people. I said, but they had brisket and all too. I said, yeah, you probably should just cut that down to about 20 pounds. 42 pounds of shrimp's quite a bit of shrimp. When you go
that's
to
a
cook
lot of
them.
shrimp.
Yeah. So he said, can I freeze it? And I, you can vacuum seal it and freeze it. I don't know how good it's going to be. I mean, it'd be good to eat, but, nothing like fresh.
Yeah. And would that be one that you would, I'd never heard, actually I heard about it, but I'd never done it. But then you confirmed that is a proper way. But for like putting up freezing fish, you would put it in water first.
If it was raw shrimp, you know what I'm saying? Like you bought a box of shrimp, you store it in water in a container, like a milk
And
container.
freeze it. So
And
if
then
it's steamed,
freeze
you
it.
don't do that.
No, it's already cooked. Now I know from experience. I've never done boiled shrimp. We always ate them all. We'll eat 2 or 3 days until they're gone. But he's got too many. They won't ever eat them. I said, just get you the large vacuum bags for your chamber vac and vacuum just like they are. You might want to take the heads off if they've got heads so they don't poke holes in the bag. And and then vacuum seal them and put them in the freezer. You get ready to heat them, cook them, just drop them in some hot water and let them heat back up.
Yeah. What's up, MBL?
Should work.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever refroze or froze steamed shrimp. I can't think if I remember doing that.
I haven't, but I have done blue crabs. The trick to blue crab, if you try to freeze a raw blue crab, when you cook it, it's real mealy texture. But if you cook it first and then freeze it, then all you got to do is steam it. A little bit of water just to get it hot again. Man, it's just like you just did it. You can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
Well, they sell already cooked shrimp, right? How do they do that? Are
They just ship them refrigerated, I think, or they might freeze them. Not really sure. Sure, but you can freeze them already cooked. It's just I've never had a reason to. We pretty good about judging how many we're going to eat. And man, when it comes to boiled shrimp, I'll eat them for 2 or 3 days until they're just gone. If we do have
I've never done a raw crab. I've always blanched them before freezing them.
Yeah, you got to, because you'll ruin that meat. It just gets so milly. You don't even.
Yeah.
I'll fully cook them and season them and let them cool off to room temperature, and I'll put them in a vacuum bag and freeze them.
Right. Yeah,
but crab, like shrimp, that's not something you usually have a lot of leftovers, But we went crabbing one day, this years ago, and got back and had a couple of boys living right next door to me. I was in like, what do you call them, duplexes, living in a duplex. And they just pulled up in their boat. And he said, hey, man, you want some blue crab? We caught about 80 or 90. I went, whoa. And I already caught a couple dozen myself. I said, yeah, I'll take them, because I was getting ready to cook mine. I boiled all of them and started putting them in the freezer like that. I mean, we ate some that night, but, man, that was way too many crabs.
Right.
So I had to freeze them. But, yeah, that worked out real good.
Yeah.
cooking them, seasoning them, and then freezing them.
I'll even take them like if before I freeze them, if like refrigerate it, I'll take and put them in it. What's up, CB? I'll take and put them on like a big cookie sheet that fits in the oven still, and
Yeah.
I'll put a little bit of water to cover the bottom of the pan, and then I'll get a dish towel wet, and I'll lay the dish towel over top of the crabs, and I'll bake them like that, and they're steaming, re-steaming in that. So that's
Sure.
how I rewarm a cold crab up. It works great.
Right.
It's got a hot
The
towel.
way I did now today, I would probably do them like I do everything else. Just leave them sealed in that chamber bag and just drop them in hot water until you get them hot. Or you can go ahead and cut them out, let them thaw out to room temperature, and then put about a 1/4 inch of water in a pot and just throw them in there, and that little bit of steam and get them warm again to where they're more
Yeah.
enjoyable to eat.
Yeah, this is before they're picked or anything. It's like you just had some crabs from the refrigerator the next day. Yeah.
Right. It's a whole crab, shells and all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm curious what that bull roast is all about. They got a band down there. It's about our brother-in-law, sister would be there. There's probably about 12 people I know of that want to go. $50 a seat, but that's everything. What is with all the background noise?
Golly, boy, my knees killing me, my back and my hip. I don't know what I've done. I know one darn thing. That Jeep, I like it. It's a nice looking Jeep, but it's got the big tires way off the ground, and you got to step up on a running board to even get up on it. And then you got to step over. You know how the sides come up by the seat about that tall? I hated getting in that thing. Like, God, once you're in it ain't no big deal. But man, that's for a young man. That ain't for me.
Yeah. It's like just getting on the ground, working underneath of it's a pain in the butt too. Can't stand
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I had to get up inside of it and remove, like on your steering column, that plastic around there. I had to take all that off in order to get to that piece. And then I had already been on the other side where I dropped the glove box and did a little bit of probing around, and I found this one fuse. I had no power going to it, and it's supposed to have power when you turn it on run. And so I looked at my wiring diagram. I said, that's coming straight from the ignition switch. So I went over there and found the wire, and sure enough, that's what it was. But like I told her, if it takes longer to find that stuff when it's electrical, you can take hours diagnosing and finding it, and it take only a few minutes to actually fix the problem. But you don't, you got to charge for the whole thing.
Well, you can find a part.
Huh?
But yourself, I said, as long as you can find the part you need.
Yeah, I called O'Reilly. Toronto went and picked it up. I got this in today too. This is one thing I've been wanting to get, and I did some. I did a tune-up on a Mitsubishi Mirage today. There's only 3 plugs in that car, 3-cylinder, and I was like, "Crap, I ain't got a torque wrench to tighten them down." But I never have used a torque wrench on it. But with those particular plugs, they recommend you do 15 foot-pounds. So I ordered me a new torque wrench.
Yeah.
That's a gear wrench. It's got the metric and standard foot-pounds.
Yeah, I've got one with and it's got manual readout and a digital read.
Yeah, I was looking at the digital. Man, they're like $200 for one. I was looking at. But I did reviews before I bought one. This particular one's it's supposed to be within 3% accuracy plus or minus. That's pretty good.
I watched a guy. He's building, putting back together a 440 motor, and he has the torque wrench. He was torquing the heads down, and it would ring a bell for him when it reached the settings. It would ring a bell.
Huh. Yeah, this one just clicks as far as I know. It'll give loose. But it goes up to 250 pounds of torque. I'll never torque anything over that. But that's just like even putting a tire back on. If you run them in with an impact, and I do too.
Yeah.
but you're really supposed to torque them. You know,
Yeah.
you working on other people's car, something like that could be a liability. You know, so I went ahead and invested in that.
Yeah, that's true. I've thought about that before, man. If you don't do something right,
Yeah,
and they will. I was
you don't
sitting,
want to give them any reason.
we went to Virginia Beach, and we were sitting there in my buddy's apartment in Virginia Beach. He lived right off the highway, and we've been drinking all day long, playing cards, eating food, and next thing I know, we hear this big cup, boom, on the front door. Had no idea, but it was loud as shit. Surprised it didn't come through the damn door. A guy's front wheel came off his car, and it went down and jumped the curb and came down the hill and hit Dave's front door.
Wow.
I was like, oh my gosh. Well, that's what I thought, Moose. We weren't doing nothing wrong. It busted us for playing cards, I guess, but gambling, but it was still a nickel dime quarter type game, but and drinking beer. But yeah, I mean, it scared the living shit out of us.
That's like where Derek used to work at that fuel and oil place. They worked on all these big 18-wheelers, tankers, and stuff. And when they did work on a truck, they had to fill out certain paperwork and checklists, sign it and date it because of that reason, liabilities.
Yeah.
Somebody over there in Mobile, something happened at that truck and it caused a bad wreck. And somebody got killed in that wreck. And, they're pointing fingers. So they went back to all that paperwork and everything was legit, with the truck as far as the work they'd done. So
UPS was the same way. You had a DHL. I can't remember what the book was called, but it was a book that if any work was to be requested, you had to fill it out, sign your name to it, and then when the truck went back into the lineup, you had to go back in that book and sign off what the mechanic did, which I thought was stupid. Like you approved it.
yeah.
I was like, well, that's dumb. How the hell do I know if he, certain things he crawled underneath the hood and did,
Yeah.
But that was
They
what it
just
is.
covering their ass is all they're doing, That ain't 100%, but I guess it's better than nothing,
Yeah. I tell you what, the way that tire hit that door and the market left, even after it hit, when we got out, when we went to the door to see what the hell it was, the tire was still spinning around. But I bet you that tire hit you just right. It could have done some crazy, serious damage to it.
Oh, man. Yeah. What was that? There was a video. This is back when I was still working on night shift. And one of the guys working with me sent me one of them little, it was short, like a reel. And tire had come off, people flying down the highway. And I want to say it hit a motorcycle and took the guy's head off, decapitated. And this wasn't AI. This was before AI videos really started coming out. And I'm like, holy crap. Somebody had their camera on their car. You know how everybody's got them now. And captured that whole thing. But it took his head off. Golly.
Back in high school years, Terry Sullivan, she was running newspapers in the middle of the night. She was coming down a ramp going on to Interstate 301 highway, and there was a tractor trailer with steel beams was his load sitting on the shoulder. I'm gonna assume no lights. Maybe she fell asleep. Not real sure, but she hit the back of that trailer. Beam came in and decapitated her right inside that minivan.
Never knew what hit him.
Yeah.
Lights.
It's Final Destination type of stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'll never forget that. I mean, that was probably our junior high school year. She was a sweetheart too. I knew her family, met her parents. Brother hung for brother. We always went over there to shoot pool. That was devastating. Some incredible damage. I imagine it is, man.
Well, that's like that guy that sells these cars, and I do work for him on the AC end of things. If you've got AC problems, and I tell him every time I see things. Like he had one car here, I think 3 tires out of 4 only had like 3 lug nuts on them.
Yeah.
Instead of 5. That can cause tires to come off if it's in a bad enough bind and a curve. It can break the other ones. You ain't got enough strength there. A lot of things. And he's like, "All right, appreciate it." I mean, he don't ask me to fix it or anything. I'm just letting him know about it.
Right. I used to do the same thing. We see people that have like rental properties. If I'm in there doing work, I would always bring something to their attention that I thought needed to be
Yeah.
addressed. But
All right.
most of it was stairs. That just seems to be. There's always some type of trip hazard going on, whether it be steps or stairs coming off of a deck.
Yeah. Rotten wood, something like that.
Nails sticking up, rotten wood, screws, loose carpet, tack strips. So
Yeah.
I'll go back to Sal. Sal, what's coming up with Sal? Been quiet lately, man.
Not too much. I mean, I'm still making videos now. Finally got back to it. So yeah, just gonna try to post three again for this month. That's the goal. Yeah. Eventually I'll slide into once a week.
That's what I'm.
middle of
Oh,
the-
no. Once a month.
Once a week. Once the summer months start picking up and the views start picking up, I'll try to do once a week. That's the goal.
1 week for okay. But right now you're only doing one a month, you're saying?
No, I'm
3.
doing three a month.
3 a month.
Yeah.
I'm doing one a month, and I barely got it on time. Yesterday was the last day of the month. I had to I had to shoot that video and edit and get it out. I did all that yesterday. I think it went live at 4:30 yesterday evening. I was crunching, man.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, but I did see the thumbnail for that Asian ribs or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, I did some pork chops. I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago, and the pork chops come from Matador Prime Steaks back when he was in business, and they were Berkshire Heritage Hog, and so I used the grill grates and did crosshatch on both sides. It was a front sear. Then I slid them off to finish off on a reverse sear, and I put this Asian sauce that I concocted on there. And oh my God, it was so freaking good. Jennifer lived here again, and she bit in one. She was like, "Holy crap!" I mean, she was just having the fit over them. Everybody was, and I'd never forgotten that. How good they were. So I thought I would try it on ribs. Use same sauce, same everything I did on it, but this time just do it. To me, the pork chops were way better, and I'll tell you why. They were grilled. They had the char marks, which is flavor.
Yeah.
And even though I did them on the pellet grill, these don't need to be smoked. They really just need to be done in the oven with that. To me, it would be better. They were good. Don't get me wrong. They were real good, but it don't need smoke. Most Asian food don't have smoke like that, But yeah, but that's what I did. Just a last minute little idea. I'm about to run out of things to do, man. Me, when I was making videos full time, I was doing seafood. I was doing this, and hell, I'd barbecue every now and then. Now I'm only doing once a month on a smoker, so I'm having to come up with barbecue ideas. There's just so much you can do without being repetitive over and over. It's like, geez.
Yeah. Did you use that white bottle?
Huh?
White bottle Asian barbecue or what?
No. I made my own.
Okay.
You have to watch the video. I took a lot
Yeah, I'll
of
watch it. I just caught the thumbnail.
Yeah, it's a really good sauce. And what Tarina did tonight, and I enjoyed this, she took the leftover pork chops and put them and cut them up in little bitty pieces like that. And I still had half of that sauce left. Put it over in a skillet, mixed all that meat with it, and warmed it up. Served it over rice with green onions on top. That was freaking good.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, that was good. I would have went back for seconds.
Yeah.
But I like food like that every now and then. You know, we'll eat Chinese every now and then.
I
If
hope
you want,
to
I
get
don't
back
know what it ain't Chinese. It's whatever
had
American style
Chinese last night.
Yeah,
Had steamed broccoli, carrots, and a brown shrimp on a brown sauce over rice.
that sounds good.
Real good. We didn't make it. But real good.
Yeah.
On the way home, we stopped at Bucky's and I grabbed one of their brisket sandwiches. Like I wasn't tired of barbecue yet.
Yeah.
I
But
bought a
Torino-
brisket flat. Was it Friday? A corned beef brisket flat.
Yeah, Tarana had bought 2 racks of St. Louis style ribs here a while back, and I'm like, "What do we got to cook? I don't want to have to go buy nothing, you know." But I had another idea, but I got to do it on the flat top grill. But I might do that next month if they have me. I'm just waiting for them to say, "All right, we're gonna pull the plug on it. That's it. That's a wrap." I'm like, "Okay."
That's for the cooker.
Tits and spits. Yeah, they're nice. I'll probably do it all year long. Then I'm going to probably have to bring it into it. Keep saying that, but they keep sending money. It ain't much money. They don't pay me much, but it's at least making a little bit. I can't make money off the channel no more.
Oh, I thought that expired. I thought that had already expired.
No, I said it was going to expire at the end of the 25, but then I'm like, well, that's still an awful new pit. You know, they sent me that pit. It was fall of 24. So I did a couple of videos before the end of 24 and all of 25. I mean, it's, you know, freaking $5,000 pit. Plus they pay me for the videos. I just don't feel like I've done them justice yet, you know. So I'll keep going for a while. 1 month ain't bad.
So Sal, I asked you if you wanted to do a chicken wing comp on the collab on the 18-inch Weber.
That would be good. We were talking about that, right? We were saying, I had the idea because I cooked a lot on that 18-inch, and the whole space thing. It like I said, it's fun for me, you know. But it almost seems like a lot of people would probably have problems, you know, on that size grate. So that's basically what I'm kind of focusing on.
I haven't cooked on mine once.
And we were talking for the wings. I want to do a direct grill the whole time. So just have a nice gentle fire and then just keep turning them over. You know, that was kind of my idea. And you're probably gonna get a ton of flavor on them too. You know, just grilling
definitely.
Heat the entire time.
I'd like to do it if you're interested. I'd like to do it. It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, let's do that. I won't have that grill is at my parents, so whenever I get to visit them, I'll try to do at least one cook using that grill.
Yeah,
that's the only wrench in our little collab. I would have to go over there.
One of the things I was thinking about doing with that 18-inch, because my 22-inch Weber is just like my go-to. I don't want to mess with it at all. But I have a rotisserie unit for the 22.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking about, this is where Russ is going to come in. I was thinking about taking equal pieces out of that band that sits on top of the 22-inch kettle so that it would fit the 18-inch. And I want to leave that. So, in other words, my 22 would be wheeled in and out. That's why I cook onto it mostly. I'm not restricted to really. I shouldn't say I am restricted. I can't put a whole brisket on there all the time, whatever, you know. But it's what I normally cook on, be the 22-inch. But if I'm not going to really be grilling on the 18-inch every time, I was thinking about making it into my tool, my attachment type grill. So I was thinking about taking that pieces out of that band, Russ, so that it would sit inside that 18 inch.
Like the part that sits where the lid goes that holds the rotisserie rod.
So I would have to take, I could just take a chunk out of one side because that's going to make the holes for the spit skewed. If I'm visualizing this.
Right.
So if I took a piece out of both sides, center on both sides, so just say an inch, whatever it is, out of both sides and bring it back together, that should make it even and straight again, wouldn't it?
Maybe, but if it didn't, you could always fill those holes up and just pop some new ones in there. That's dead center on both sides. I don't remember. I had one of those that fit a Weber. It was some off brand. It wasn't Weber brand, but you know, it just. I don't remember what the holes looked like exactly. But,
I've been thinking about it. I've been keeping my eye on Marketplace for someone that's trying to get rid of an attachment, you know, like that. But and then I'd like to get a Gabby for it, you know, and do the same thing maybe with the ring for the Gabby. Cut that ring down so that it would fit the 18 inch. But
yeah,
I just use it as an accessory thing because I don't know. It just seems like the 22 inch. It's not that. I mean, I've used it for the rotisserie. I've got a ribulator also that'll fit that 22 inch.
I remember those.
So just yeah, keep it simple, I guess you could say, and just roll it out and still cook on it on the spur of the moment. But the other ones, what's up, Mr. Shifter?
I got all these.
Yeah, I think the idea with the I mean, you could do whatever you want, Lance, but I think the 18 is it just gets your foot in the door, because a lot of people are not going to get the biggest grill that they 22 inch, even though that is the most common one that's used. A lot of people only have $120 to buy a new grill. They're probably gonna get the 18 inch.
Yeah.
Hi, Randy.
And that's basically what I'm focusing on is just out the box. What can you do with it? That's basically my perspective right now. That grill.
Yeah.
Like,
what can you do? But your way, because you actually did a cook, something like that. It's the memory thing again. Beef ribs?
Yeah, so I've done beef ribs, I've done regular ribs, I've done a pork butt. I've done a whole spatchcock chicken that fit. The only thing I haven't tried is a brisket. Probably flat. Yeah, so it could do a lot of, you could do your roasting, you could do your direct grilling, you could do low and slow. You could do a lot.
So, but I don't know. That's just something I'm thinking about.
For me though, the rib thing was a big deal, because a lot of times you just want to cook a rack of ribs, and it's perfect for that.
You did them on the 18 inch?
Yeah.
What'd you do? Cut them in half?
No, I just squished them together.
Okay.
I did trim off the ends of it, because sometimes that little thin edge in the end, I did take that off, but it fit. It fit a St. Louis style.
I used to have an 18 inch Kamado. It was I had 3 different Kamados. Which one was it? Was the black one I had. I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
But I used to do 2 racks of ribs on it, but I'd have to turn them almost like a C shape when I put them on there. They would shrink as they're cooking.
So on the 18, I found that if you do just a normal indirect, you run out of more space. So I just been doing the snake. So I just been doing like a charcoal snake around it, so you get more grill space around.
Yeah.
But it's interesting you say the two racks of ribs, because I did that on my Jumbo Joe, which is also an 18 inch grate. It's just a portable one.
Yeah.
I also did 2 racks on that, but I put in a pizza pan, so kind of as a deflector plate.
like a
and
deflector.
I had the entire grill space, so I was able to fit two. I made a video about that. It did pretty well. People were definitely interested in stuff like that because it's just cooking two racks of ribs on an 18-inch grate. That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
And it was just a pizza pan. You put little spacers in there. You lay it down, and then you could use that entire cooking
You stacked
surface.
them.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and
Yeah,
it
that
worked perfectly.
was one of the beauties of a Kamado, I guess, because it had that
Mhm.
ceramic deflector plate, and you
Yeah.
could utilize all the surface without having to worry about a.
The only crappy thing about that, because I was able to do that for like $30. It was like a $14 pizza pan, and then there was like two of them stacked up on each other, and I looked at the prices for some of those pizza pans. They're like $40 or $50. It's not even worth trying to make something like that because it's too expensive at that point.
Yeah.
Right.
$30 is like
Probably,
right on the like I'll make this for $30 if I could get another rack of ribs. But
Those deflector
you're
plates,
16.
like ceramic deflector plates for Kamado, they're nothing more but a pizza stone. You could put a stone on one of those pizza and really have a heck of a deflector.
Yeah. So that worked.
Yeah.
But I'm for this one though, I'm trying not to bot it. I'm not trying to put anything in there. So I'm just trying to cook it as
Right.
standard as possible, as is. Yeah.
I just want to do something to like just be able to leave it set up as a rotisserie mostly. Throw a basket on there, throw some wings on there, or spin some wings.
Yeah.
I love whole chickens, rotisserie chickens.
Yeah.
Be able to throw a chicken on
That's
there.
perfect.
It's
Yeah,
ready.
that'd be perfect.
All I do is just put the spit through it. But I don't know. It's just something I thought about.
Do they
Yeah,
make
then this way you
for an 18-inch wiper?
I haven't seen one.
a what? Rotisserie, right?
Yeah.
The remember that one company I told you, Lance? They were doing. It was all over my feed because for a while you couldn't get a rotisserie attachment for the 26-inch because it didn't sell or whatever. So a lot of these companies that made them they stopped making them. But this company recently started making them again, and everybody was getting them for them. I believe they also sell an 18-inch.
That was a Santa Maria, though, wasn't it?
No, it was a rotisserie. So it was a ring for the 26-inch. But they had different sizes, and I think they had one for the 18-inch. But the problem with those is you would have to invest in another ring and another motor and another, it seems like it's too much money for what you're doing with it. You already have a rotisserie on your 22. Why would you throw in $100 or however much you're going to spend for another rotisserie?
Yeah.
There's one right here.
Well, I didn't know if it was going to work or not. So I didn't want to
So I think your idea of taking your existing rotisserie for the 22 and somehow forming that into an 18-inch, I think that is a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at there.
Yeah.
That company is called Grill Parts Replacement Online.
Huh. Well, they got prices on it?
Yeah, that one's $150.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, I can't. I mean, if you only had the 18-inch and be like, oh hell yeah, get a rotisserie.
Yeah.
Right.
You can do a lot of stuff.
That costs probably more than the grill does. What does that little grill sell for now?
120 brand new. Yeah, 120.
Okay.
I got mine for $20 used off marketplace.
All right. I saw a guy had the 26-inch. He went to a store. Didn't go. What he said. I went to the store. Wasn't planning on buying anything for grilling, and I saw this 26-inch, $880. So he walked out the store with it. I'm like, I just been out trigger pull like that. It's like for a Weber kettle, It's nice. What's up, 85? They're nice. I love them.
I love my 26, but even that I got used. I saw it on on Facebook, somebody locally there was selling it, and I was like, "Can I take a look at it? Everything's good on it." And I got that used.
Do you do you have the travel grill from SNS?
I do. I
Yeah,
do.
I
I do
had
have
that.
that one.
That was actually that was a pretty good,
Yeah.
well built little grill, man. It had
Yeah.
some weight to it.
Yeah, I did that. Oh, that collab, Lance, that I did with you for that. Those poppers a little bit more than a year ago. That's the one I used. I used the SNS Travel kettle for that one.
That was all right.
Yeah.
That looked pretty good. I've got the Big Joe. But you just got to be careful. I don't have to cover anything for it. So if it spills over, if it's dirty inside, everything around it's going to get dirty. But I usually dump everything out. I try not to leave ashes. I had no idea how corrosive spent ashes are.
Yeah,
Oh
pretty
yeah,
bad. Especially if you get water in there too. It really
Yeah.
messes things.
Activates it.
caustic, man. They're very caustic.
Yeah.
I had no
I
idea.
try not to leave them in any smoker for any amount of time. Get them out.
Yeah.
So now, it's been a long time ago since I did it, but I just make sure I take everything out of it. I think it was that old charbroil or something like I used to have out on the back porch. That I used to not clean it out. That's before I started doing YouTube, anything.
Yeah.
And I just said, I think it was it was something simple from, over the winter.
Yeah.
I went back there and I was like, holy shit. Look at
Yeah,
the
it'll eat right through it.
Yeah, when I first got my Weber Smoky Mountain, I didn't realize that it came with the flaw where if you don't cover it up, it will when it rains, there will be water in at the bottom.
Yeah.
So I didn't know this, and the first rain I went out there and it was the bottom, where all the ashes, get. It was just filled with water.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that I noticed it, because I cook on it fairly often. I check it out, but I've been seeing a lot of people on these Facebook groups talking about how they don't know this, and then they, when they want to cook on it, it's just filled with mold, because of the water in there retains it, and they open it, it's just moldy.
Well, see, my pets do that without even getting water in it. It's mainly in the summer months when we have real humid, hot air.
Yeah.
Them pits will get moldy. I have to burn them out. I can't tell you how many times I've burnt pits out. And they would live in the garage. They didn't stay out in the rain or anything. Open them up, I was like, golly, man, this thing's growing hair. I have to burn it out.
Yeah.
Humid environments. I swear, sometimes I think it's better to leave a grill, if it's in a humid environment, without a cover on it.
Yeah.
Well, what I would do is open the bottom vent, like on my offset, and the top vent to where it could at least draft through there. That seemed to help. But if you close everything down, that's the worst thing you do. It's gonna. Even the one I leave outside, I leave a bottom vent and the top. Well, the top vent's got the little rain guard on it, and so I leave it like that. I haven't really noticed no mold on this, and it sits outside all the time. The pits and spits,
Yeah, the recommendation, these Facebook groups are always filled with, people, smart asses or whatever.
Or
a lot of them were like, well, why do you get a grill and not cook on it? If you cook on it, it's never going to get moldy. And it's just like, not everybody's going to cook on it all the time.
Yeah, especially every day. I mean, you can get mold in one in a week if if the conditions are just right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll eventually have to downsize my grills. I didn't got that many, but it still feels like it just pains me to get rid of any of them.
Yeah. You've probably got
I like them all.
five or six. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So I got the Smoky Mountain, right? The 22. I got the regular Weber 22. I got the 26. I got the 18. Well, the 18 doesn't count because again, it's my parents, so I'm not going to count that one. And then I got the Jumbo Joe. That's 4. And then the SNS 2 of the SNS, 3 of the SNS, so that's 8, and a gas grill.
What's the third SNS? Got the
So
kettle, traveler.
So the master kettle, the one with the table, and then the very first one they release has the little swinging table. So those are 2 right there, and then the
Okay.
travel kettle. So those are 3 of them there.
Yep, I have 6, including the gas grill that I don't use.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I still have to add a
Charcoals.
pellet cooker and an offset pit to my arsenal too. So gotta leave room for those.
Yeah.
I like to get one like that one Russ has. That's almost like, or even what LSG just came out with. I've got mixed feelings on that one. I haven't watched the videos on it yet, but something that has the capability of charcoal and pellets in one unit, like the pits and spits. I think that's just fantastic. It's something great to have. You can start cooking with something, you can finish it up with another, or whatever you want to do. But I was looking at that LSG and maybe it's just the one that I saw, the picture I saw for it. Didn't really had a whole lot of charcoal cooking area. It was in wood burning area. But I guess that's just, they had to split it between that and the pellet smoker. But that one looked pretty good. That was like a gravity fed one, isn't it, Russ?
I'm sorry, I was reading Chris's Nightbot weather report for Pascagoula. I was waiting for Pascagoula to pop up.
Oh, and then I still need
Ask me, Lance. I'm sorry, you were talking about that LSG grill.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but he has one out there where it's a charcoal wood burner.
Yeah,
You can raise your grates on and then pellet on the other side. But unless it comes in a bunch of different sizes, which I didn't notice, it just looked like maybe the grates. I don't know if you could really cook a lot on there, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
I had that El Patron that he sent me, and I cooked on it a couple times, made a couple videos, and let Derek take it, thinking he was, because I felt like I hadn't done near about enough videos. And of course, he hadn't done crap with it, but man, it felt so confined. I don't know if it's the way it was built. It just, like the cooking area, like that pits and spits. It's spacious, and it ain't got the walls on the side and no restrictions. And it's like, I just went crazy over that pit. I'll be honest with you. That offset I got from him, I loved, and that pellet grill is a beast. That dedicated pellet grill. But and the Santa Maria, I like.
Let me play devil's advocate here, Lance. Why would you want that hybrid? Like why would you want a pellet and a / charcoal grill? Like what do you think you're getting at on that?
Well, if you're working with space, first thing comes to my mind, if you wanted to cook, let's say if you wanted to cook a brisket and then you wanted to rest nice warm rest, you could take it over to wrap it. So you get no more smoke on it, but then let it rest on the pellet side of it. The main thing is that, if you're fighting for room, that's 2 grills, 2 pits in one.
Yeah.
Even if you wanted to get technical with it, it's 3 pits in one, because you can still cook with splits, pellets, charcoal, so it's, and that's, like I said, you got 3 different pits taking up room, because all my pits are stored inside. I don't leave nothing outside except for that pizza oven. That pizza oven's out there because it's just too freaking big. But I did put it on wheels so I could easily pull it in and out, but it's just too big. That sucker gets away from it. I mean, it can push me. I have to put some ass behind it when I start rolling it, because if I don't, it could push me,
But someone's gonna send you some more buns.
The hybrid I have is an offset smoker on one end and a pellet smoker on the other end. And I'll be honest with you, man, there's sometimes I just don't feel like tending fire on an offset
Right.
all day long. I'll fill that
Right.
thing up with pellets, hit a button, and I'm good, man. I can
Right.
just sit up and enjoy the day or whatever. And I think the video before last I actually showed we've been buying those boxes of wood from Academy, and I went
Right.
through every split except for 3 of them. I'm like, I'm saving them for my old hickory. My old hickory smoker because it don't take much wood. And so I turned the pellet grill on. Already had pellets in the hopper, but I had a good 6 hours of offset smoke already on that pork button. I finished it with pellets, which is still
Right.
getting smoke, but not as good as the offset. And I let it finish cooking. That worked out perfect. I was able to do both in one cook. But sometimes I just prefer the pellet over the offset, mainly for what I just said. I don't want to go buy the wood, and have to tend it all day. I'd rather buy the pellets and just hit a button and let it do its magic.
And that's a very good point also that I didn't mention. But the other thing that didn't mention is that I want to have something. All right, Timmy, that I want something that I can raise and lower a freaking grate. Without external levers, I can lower the grate, get it on the fire, get it seared up, or cook it fast, whatever I want to do, and then take it off the fire. I want a cooker like that, and if I'll ever get one, I don't know. I mean, it's not like I have to have one, but I want that experience,
And which one are you talking about? Which one is it?
The flat top, I think, like I got.
Yeah,
flat
Russ,
top grill. The firebox, the grill is permanent. The whole firebox can go from 18 inches all the way up to just right up under, like for searing steak. That's a lot of range right there.
That's the one I want to get. Actually, it's
The Pits and Spit hybrid. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, no, it's a Pits and Spits adjustable flat top grill. That's the one he's referring to. I got that one too from Pits and Spits.
But he's also got the hybrid where it's charcoal splits or pellet. But you can raise the grate and lower the grate on the charcoal side of that one too, right?
I don't know.
Where the firebox is?
Yeah.
You can raise it up, and it's got a place for a grate if you wanted to grill right over the wood, or it's also got a flat top there, grill. Which I think I used them in a video. Yeah, I know I did because I wanted to show everything it can do.
So let me just summarize this for Annie. So what I need to get. So what I need to get is, since I don't have a pellet cooker or an offset, I need to get this hybrid where it covers both.
Right? It's big.
Yeah,
it's big. The Pits and Spits, but there's other makes and models that are more.
I just want to have that. I just want to clear that up. That is what I need. Right?
Yeah,
I need
right. Exactly.
Okay. Otherwise, I won't.
Otherwise, you're going to spend an additional $500.
I mean, you want to spend $5,000 for an offset and then another grill for a pellet smoker. It doesn't make any sense.
You can spend it one time and have both.
One-time deal. I get 2 grills.
Right. Exactly.
Hear that, Annie?
2 different types of grills.
Yeah, I used to love my Santa Marias. They were just sitting out here in the weather. I had no way to put them in the garage. It was too tall. And I ended up selling that last one I had to Mike before it just got in bad shape. I did enjoy it though. This
was a pretty sturdy build. I like it because it also raises up and down. This is a Santa Maria. It's got these other plates on there for keeping some form, like pots and pans.
Yeah, it's not a bad price. I don't know how thick it is, but
I can find that real quick. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, maybe they don't have the. Let's see. Oh, they don't have sizes on here. Probably in the description.
They're fun to cook on.
dimensions is 61 inches high,
Height, yeah, width.
52 inches wide, and 35 inches deep.
That's
So,
pretty good size.
yeah, pretty good size for the price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's on my shopping list for the next piece of hardware.
Yeah, that's nice.
Does it have the little area there where you could
At,
the Bracero?
it does not. It's just the base.
You
on the
can
bottom.
usually buy those separately though, right?
Yeah, get somebody that knows how to get one put on there.
They're not all they're cracked up to be. I had one with my first Santa Maria from Lone Star Grills,
Mhm.
and it was kind of neat, burn logs and then shovel.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't keep up with the demand was the problem. You know, it just you'd have to have a burn barrel to really keep up with the Santa Maria, which is a good option too. If you buy a Santa Maria, get you a 55-gallon barrel, cut a hole, make a burn barrel, put some rebar across there to where it will hold the log and let the embers fall to the bottom, and then you shovel out.
Shovel it in.
Yeah.
'Cause
Derek
you're gonna
did
go
that.
through
I remember Derek doing that on y'all. But I watched a guy in Carolinas. He took an oil tank and put it on his side, and like you're saying, it had a grate in there, but it was just he could. Well, they had a business. They had a barbecue store, so they had to do coals in larger numbers, But
right.
that thing was putting out some coals.
Oh yeah, that's the way to do it. That chicken recipe I'm wanting to do on that adjustable flat top, I'm wanting to just redo or do what this video I seen here a couple of weeks is the Lincoln County chicken. Is Google that on YouTube, Lincoln County chicken, and it's 6 hours to cook that chicken. It's chicken halves. They take chickens, cut them in half. They got whole halves. They feed the whole community with that. But he gives a 100-year-old secret to marinate, or well, it ain't a marinade, it's what they brush on. A lot like the first video I ever did on my adjustable flat top. I did a church chicken on there. It's very similar, except it takes 6 hours. And that's how they did it. They had a burn barrel and they just shoveled embers in the bottom and maintained like a 200 to 225, no hotter than 225 cooker. And that would be the trick with my pit. I couldn't use charcoal. They get too hot. But if I had a burn barrel and was able to sporadically and really just maintain the temperature, I would do that video. But I don't have no way to keep a steady supply of embers coming in without building a burn barrel, Then I had to buy a bunch of wood. So I don't see that happening.
Oh my gosh, who's this dude? The baby maker.
What's up, Google?
What's up, Guggen?
No sound, dude.
No audio.
There he is. Get off your YouTube.
Nope. He's muted now. Now it is, yeah.
What's up, guys?
I hear myself.
You gotta turn off your YouTube.
I don't have YouTube open.
You're echoing.
Headphones.
Echo. Testing.
He muted himself there.
Testing. Yeah, it's you, B. G. Guggen. Oh, he don't have his headset on.
He's not in his office.
Yeah, he usually has his headset running.
Yeah.
Simon talked about your taco mug and showed it. I guess she said earlier she had family up or something. Hello.
What about now?
What about now? What about now?
I don't hear no echo.
Okay.
Okay.
Lance just being a jerk now.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
A little bit
My
of glare from
headphones in
that
now.
bright ass light in the back of your head. That's about it.
Oh, Jesus. Anything else you guys need?
Beer? I'm not even. You asked a question. I'm just answering it.
I'll take a beer.
Yeah, I'll send you a beer. Is that better?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Much better.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's been long enough. How y'all been?
I know it, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
sent me that text, and I was like, no way. He's talking about coming on the panel. I said,
Yeah, man. It's been a whole baby later, man.
yeah, it's been over a year, hasn't it?
I don't know about a year, but yeah, it's been a while. Almost a year.
It's been since before the new baby was around.
Yeah, he's
Right?
about 7 months.
Okay,
7 months
it's been
old
a while.
now, so it's probably been about that.
Yeah.
In fact, maybe go get me a beer. I'll be right back.
I thought it'd be longer than that because I thought even before then, you really wasn't
I heard.
on so much.
I heard that the new baby was going to graduate high school this year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was throwing snowballs a month ago.
that's right.
So they had the children take that. It was pretty cool for them, I guess. They're still young. I mean,
Yeah, my 2.5-year-old, she liked it a lot. But it was so cold, we can only be out there for 30 minutes. It was like, I don't know, in the teens.
yeah, she looked like she had a little red cheeks on her.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we just had a playground put in the backyards today, so she was happy about that.
Is that right?
Hmm.
I'll be right back.
Like one of those wooden ones, or
Yeah. Yep. And I cooked a pork butt and a brisket today. I haven't tried them yet. I'm gonna hold them overnight. Try them
Yeah.
tomorrow.
that pit and spit you have, it's not pellet and wood, right? It's gas.
Nah, it's just wood.
Yeah.
It's the damn offset, Lance.
What the? So what was the new one that you just got? Did you
The one I got over a year ago.
Oh, has it been that long ago? No, it's only been 7 months.
It's a pellet smoker. It's a Memphis pellet smoker.
But that's pellet only?
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
Hold on one second. I gotta talk to the kid for a second.
Okay.
and that's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to avoid getting a pellet cooker and an offset. I need to get one with both of them.
Nope. You have to convince the wife it's a better deal.
That one that Russ
Okay,
had, that,
it's one cooker instead of two.
yeah, that one Russ had, that's the ticket. I mean, that's nice. I like that one.
Yeah,
But
it's
Bits and Spits,
sweet, but it's
that
so
other one that he got, yeah, they are very pricey.
Because I got my pits and spit for $900 off Facebook, and then my pellet grill for $200. So I'm okay having two different grills.
Yeah.
You're not working with me here, Guggen. You're supposed to say yes. I'll spend the money on this hybrid.
You know, you got to have room to store them.
Yeah.
If they guys stay dry, or you're just wasting your money.
Yeah, I keep them in the garage.
Well, most YouTube creators accumulate a lot of grills because of content. Your average Joe might have a smoker and a grill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, gas grill and maybe a little Weber type of grill.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you got a Santa Maria too, don't you, Guggen?
Yep. I think I've got 5 grills right now. I downsized a little bit. I got rid of the drum smoker.
Oh, did you?
Mhm.
Just couldn't get your head wrapped around that one, huh?
I don't like the charcoal flavor. Like when you're doing low and slow, it gives that acrid smoke flavor. I don't like it.
Belching? I don't, but I don't have a barrel. I had that Bronco, and I just don't. It simulates a barrel, I guess, but just not. I don't know. It's a little nicer than just a barrel.
I'd burn a lump of charcoal in my barrel I had.
Yeah.
I could have been doing
missed
something
it.
wrong.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I know I can tell you one thing about a barrel. This is true of a pit barrel cooker or a gateway or any of them. It don't require a lot of wood chips. You can put like a handful of them, and you'll still see some chips at the end of the cook. I don't know what it is about them, but it does not take much wood chips. You don't
Yeah.
want to load it with a bunch of chunks because you probably will get an acrid
Hmm.
smoke. You know, that's what I've learned about them.
Yeah.
I had that Masterbuilt gravity smoker,
Yeah.
which was
Yeah.
really easy to run, but it ran off lump charcoal, and I still got that same flavor. I think
Really?
certain people are sensitive to it, and other people aren't. I don't
Might
know.
be.
The cilantro thing, I can't touch a cilantro. I've tried it so many different times, and it's just so dial soaked for me. It just,
Really?
yeah,
Man, it ain't the same like a salsa and chip. If it ain't got
Yeah.
cilantro in there, man, I can't eat it. It's got to have that cilantro in it. You know,
yeah.
ain't that right,
You get-
Chris?
And Chris and I share the same thing. They say it's just an allergy. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like having a bar of soap in your mouth.
Not me.
Well, I think about
Is that there's other stuff, right? That it kind of bugs people. So there's another.
Yeah.
There's a few of those like herbs that
Yeah.
are pungent or
Yeah,
It
certain
just tastes
people
off.
taste it differently than the masses. I don't know
Mhm.
what,
Right.
but cilantro is one of those.
I think sage is a little bit like that for me. I don't think I get a funky taste from sage,
Yeah,
but sage to me is overpowering.
clove
can't-
is what I hate.
Yeah.
cloves.
Yeah.
Trina bought me some clove oil the other day. I got a little oil burner warmer thing right here by me, and I come in here. I'm like, oh my god, what? Who in the what? She lit that thing up. She goes, it's clove. I said, I hate clove. I hate eating it. I hate smelling it. I hate everything about it.
Yeah. But I can do some sage, but I planted sage probably 3 years ago, and I still got the same damn plant. It just won't die. I guess some bitch knows I can't stand it.
Well, that's a main ingredient in breakfast sausage. I know you
I
like
know it.
that.
That's why, but I cut it way back.
Do you?
Yeah, it just
But you have to
it's strong for me.
use it in just the right quantity because that's gotta be overpowering.
Yeah, it's like 5-spice. 5-spice is another one that's it's really
Jackson,
strong.
you got to handle that. But matter of fact, that
Yeah.
rub I made for that video yesterday, 1/4 teaspoon of 5-spice, Chinese 5-spice, compared to a
another one.
tablespoon of garlic powder, half a tablespoon of onion powder, tablespoon of half tablespoon of black pepper, half tablespoon of white pepper, and no salt. I salted the ribs.
Cumin's another one that's very overpowering. Cumin
Yes.
is very.
Yeah, you got to be
Strong.
careful with that one too.
You just gotta go light.
Did y'all read Scotty's new diet on his Facebook page?
No.
You need to check it out.
Is it just mad taters?
He's talking about his
Wrong guy.
vegan diet.
Vegan, Scotty,
Yeah. Scotty,
the brisket king. No way.
Scotty one. It's got a vegan diet posted on his channel.
Sure he does.
That won't last long.
Go to his channel and you'll see it. Scotty,
I don't
did
feel
you
like
post a diet for your vegan diet on your channel?
you're supposed to post that in April.
He's gonna have to change his name from Scotty's Backyard Barbecue to Scotty's
Guys, find your
Backyard
garden.
I've only been retired. He's only been retired for 2 weeks. And
I love vegetables, but I like my meat too.
yeah, definitely love the meat.
And bread, I love bread. It's all about the tofu.
They say that stuff's good if you grill it. I'm not about to try it.
They say it takes on whatever flavor you cook with it,
Oh,
When I was out in
It's-
Virginia working, I would order Chinese and they'd bring it to my door. And every time they had tofu on top, I'd scrape that shit off and then I'd eat the rest of it. I don't want no tofu. Keep that crap.
Yep. See, Scotty's trying to go read it. I read it. I read it this afternoon. They have it's like mushrooms. You know, mushrooms will take on flavors of whatever you're cooking them with.
Mm-hmm.
They're great flavor absorbers. I wonder if tofu tastes like a mushroom, or does a mushroom taste like
If
tofu?
you
We
cook
gotta cook
tofu
'em
with
together,
mushrooms, it would taste like a mushroom.
I'm sorry.
If you put tofu in your mushrooms, it would probably become that for a mushroom.
You
Yeah.
end up with more mushroom that way.
What's up, Beto? Tofu has a very little flavor on its own. Yeah, I haven't. I've heard that, but I've also heard that if you grill it, I guess even pan sear it, it's pretty good. But I've never tried it.
Hey, Lance, let's make a tofu dish.
Tofu dish?
A tofu collab.
I've never cooked it, but I'd be willing to do it.
Yeah.
Might get 1 million views. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably
And
could
then-
do. If you really wanted to spice it up, you know. I mean, I've already got stuff popping in my head.
Well, it is the protein, I guess.
Yeah.
Soy.
That's how you break out on YouTube. Tofu videos.
Yeah.
Barbecue channel, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is the idea is you cook the tofu and then just drop a big old brisket on top of it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you start cooking it, and you're like, this is what you do, and then you throw it in the trash, and then you get a piece of meat.
Yeah.
Or make a slab of ribs, fry them up, and then
I just don't
Yeah.
like
give
the
them over
mouth.
the tofu.
Yeah.
Thank you. Each to his own. Though. I don't.
Right, if you really want to piss somebody off, just do the whole tofu recipe, and at the very end, you don't cut to the finished tofu. You just put on some, nice looking rack of ribs. And be
Yeah.
like, this is what it looks like.
Yeah.
after 6 hours of
Close
smoking.
your eyes. Close your eyes and pretend it's the last picture you saw.
Have a napkin over and say, here's the reveal. Nice set of ribs.
Or a nice little chicken, roasted chicken.
Yeah.
That would be a good video. I cooked tofu for the first time and this happened.
I was married to one with a daughter who was vegetarian or vegan. Can't remember. We made a tofu turkey.
Things
turkey.
it's disgusting.
Like worm, nasty, tasting jello. Yeah, the mouthfeel is what I can't get beyond. It's like, ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, that might be something.
No, it isn't, right, Lance. Don't do it.
Good for
Lance,
you. Good for
tofu,
you.
tofu and mushroom. Pasta.
You can blend tofu with. Wow, you know what? A healthy pot pie. Tofu with spices and bake it meatloaf. Pretty.
No.
Here we go. We got him. We got him hooked.
Nope.
Man, I had an opportunity to buy a Franklin pit. One came up locally for sale, but they don't have any dampers. They don't have a stack damper or a firebox damper.
Franklin?
Yeah, his pit that he designed.
Yeah.
That smoker? That offset smoker?
Yeah.
No vents? Like a lower and
Nope.
upper?
Yep. None.
How does it draft?
He designed it to be kind of set it and forget it, I guess. Like he didn't want you messing with it, so it'd be easy. But sometimes I want it extra smoky. I don't want it that efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You got to have
passed on
dampers
it.
to do that. To get, change your, matter of fact, I remember doing that video where I compared that Lone Star Grill's pellet grill to the Lone Star Grill's offset, had them side by side. And that pellet grill was, man, it's like a choo-choo train, just all kind of smoke. and I had to damper down the offset in order to get the smoke to match it. I was showing it on video to where I was trying to make everything as even as possible for the people that did the taste test on that, and everybody ended up picking the offset anyway over the pellet grill, even though it was actually putting out more smoke. It's just a different kind of smoke, man. You're dealing with wood splits, that I don't know. That's just that smoke is different than little pellets burning. It's how did
It's-
Jeff Bryce used to
It's
put
so
it?
much better.
Oh yeah, man, it's way better.
I'm thinking about a workhorse pit. We'll see.
You say you got that pit, or
No,
you-
no. I didn't buy
you
it.
think- okay.
No, I had the opportunity, but I passed on it. But Workhorse, they're about 15 minutes north of me, and I'm sure you've seen
Okay.
their pits, but they're 3/8 thick, and they're really, really nice
Wow.
offset smokers.
Yeah, that pit was on my wish list. That's the offset that I was looking.
Is that the one that Meat Stick is working with?
No,
They were Florida. That was based out of Florida, wasn't it?
he's working with the guy who makes Mad Scientist offset smoker.
Oh,
So
he's
I don't-
got
I don't
his own
remember the
line
name
of
of their-
smokers now.
You know,
The
Mad
Mad
Scientist came out with an offset, so it's the same fabricator.
I didn't even know that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well,
No.
it's like 3
I
years
haven't
ago.
watched any of them guys.
Yeah, I didn't know
380
that.
thick. That's a heck of a pit right there.
Yeah, Workhorse is pretty nice.
Man,
That's way
that thing's got to be heavy. That offset that LSG that I gave Derek, that thing weighed over 900 pounds, and it's just quarter inch all the way through firebox, chamber, all of it.
That's the pit we were just talking about earlier, Troy. About the El Fuego.
Don't you
That's
think
the
it's-
pellet. That's the pellet stick charcoal burner.
I don't know where he comes up with these names here lately. El Fugo, El Patron. That ain't
They're all,
Texas.
those are all
I think that's the name of his latest one. Pretty sure. I just saw one. I saw. Was it Chris, the owner?
Yeah, Chris Goodlander.
I watched him do a video on it, and there's other people that were doing videos. Obviously, that they're affiliates with him or something. And I haven't watched any of those yet. I just watched his PowerPoints and stuff. And what I really took out of it is I really felt that the charcoal side. I'm probably open my mouth, put my foot in it, but I just thought that the grill side of it looked from the video to be small. I don't know. I don't even know if it was 16 inches, to be honest.
It's like I said, that El Patron is not that wide. I mean, it's like I felt constrained on it. I just, because I'm used to his pits being much bigger and more spacious,
Mhm.
and it just wasn't enough real estate on it.
And
It
to
could
his defense, and to his defense, it's probably available in different sizes because he listed some of the add-ons, that you could get for that pit. So, maybe different sizes was.
I don't know about the El Patron at that time. Chris compared it to cooking on a barrel because of the way it's built, even though it's not round, it's square. It's more square than rectangle, to be honest with you. And but he was comparing it to cooking with a barrel. But it also had a little built-in pizza oven, which I never used, never got around to it before Derek got it. It kind of pisses me off that I would have left it here and did some more videos if I knew he wouldn't gonna turn around and use it. It's like
Yeah.
burn. Yeah.
But I mean, it looked like it's a hell of a pit.
Yeah.
I was just looking for more cooking.
Oh, I'm
surface.
sure it is. He builds
And
quality.
maybe I'm
pits.
wrong.
No, he builds good quality pits. There ain't no doubt about that. They all work good, It's just that was probably my least favorite of the ones I've had from him,
It's kind of hard to be. I haven't cooked on it, obviously. I don't own it, but to be good at everything, could be kind of hard. You know, it's a pellet
Yes.
grill, it's a offset smoker, it's a direct heat cooker. Like, is it good at any of those, or is it just okay at all those? versus
Right.
like good
It's
with
kind of like here we go with the welding thing. It's kind of like buying a multi-process weld machine where it can MIG weld, TIG weld, stick weld,
Mhm.
spool gun, all that. And I said I'd never buy one of them because it does too much. I'd rather spend more money for a dedicated TIG weld or a dedicated wire fed. You know, it's just
Where you turn the volume down, Sal.
same way with smokers. Comes
Yeah.
with an all-
Turn your volume down,
Yeah,
Sal.
you guys are really not making pretty good. You're not helping me out here, Russ and Guggen.
I missed the first hour of this or 2 hours of this, so I don't know what's going on.
Sal's trying to convince his wife that he needs one of those pits that's a stick charcoal and pellet burner.
Nah,
Like if
nah,
it's
go
still-
straight. I think, Sal, you should go straight offset smoker. I think that
My back door finally went out.
is the least tapped YouTube market right now, in my opinion. And I think it's gonna, people are gravitating towards it.
I have to disagree. I mean, as much as I love stick burner, like Russ said earlier, the convenience of that pellet, when you've got grass to cut, you've got cars to wash, you've got chores to do, but you still want some barbecue at the end of the day, you just push that button and let it go.
And I was thinking more because I don't have a pellet cooker. I don't have an offset. So it seems like getting one that does both is just less pits that I have to deal with.
Get that pits and spits.
Well,
Well, that's
if you want to spend a lot of money, I can tell you which pit to get that has the convenience of a pellet grill that tastes probably better than an offset.
Old
I can
Hickory.
say that because I've owned both. But the one I got now it sold for $5,000 when I got mine, but now it's up to like $7,000. That's that Old Hickory. But yeah,
That thing's a monster too.
man, I love that pit. I love it. Absolutely love it. I cook on it quite a bit, and y'all don't ever get sick because I'm not making videos with it. I'm only
Right.
making videos with what's paying me, and that's pits and spits. One a month for now.
All right.
But
And Sal,
yeah,
I'm-
the only one I got in my garage is that Old Hickory. That's the only one I keep out of the rain.
That pits and spits with the charcoal and the pellets, I think that's just hot lick. Yeah,
Well, that will eventually go to Chad once I'm done with pits and spits, and it needs a paint job really bad. But other than that, man, that sucker, it'll last from now on.
Yeah.
And Sal, I was just thinking of like pellet grills are oversaturated on YouTube. That's why I was saying offset. But
They
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
But you could. Well, I noticed your last video, Google, that
Would have the wrong approach be to use it to just make a bunch of offset videos and then use the pellet side to kind of just for myself?
if you had, a smoker that did both, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
If that's what you're set on. I thought you were like trying to choose one or the other.
he's trying to convince her that instead of having two separate pits, you can buy one that does both.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Sal. The day you step into an offset, because I know you cook on Weber's quite a bit, and they make good food, good barbecue, all that, but you're going to taste a huge difference.
It's going to ruin you, man. It's going to ruin you.
Yeah,
You're not
you're
gonna want
going
food
you're going to
off anything
experience
else.
like barbecue. You go into a establishment and get that's cooked over wood, not charcoal and wood.
Yeah.
Big
This
taste.
is 100% correct.
So, Guggen, your last video, I saw you had that cold smoke attachment to it. What do you think about that?
Not worth it. It goes. It's good at cold smoking. So say I have the pellet smoker. I added it to my pellet smoker. Say the pellet smoker's off and I'm just cold smoking cheese or whatever.
Right.
Works good. You turn the pellet smoker on, and the convection in there kind of puts the fire out in that cold smoke attachment. I was hoping it would be really good for supplementing the smoke flavor on the pellet grill, so I'd burn that and the pellet smoker at the same time. But
Yeah.
it
That is
It doesn't
something that I forgot to mention about the El Fuego, like the Smoke Daddy. It's got the wood split box that straddles your fire pot for the pellets. LSG did the same thing with the El Fuego. They put a split burning box that's for the fire pot for the pellet size, so you can actually get wood split smoke while you're pellet cooking.
Yeah, I've done some experimenting with the pellet smoker. I've tried to put chunks on the fire pot and the temperature spikes,
Chips and
but
stuff.
I'm sure theirs are designed a little bit better than what I'm just trying to do. But there's no comparison. I mean, I use the pellet smoker because I have to because I got kids, but if I didn't, I'd be using the offset.
I've done that too, but you got to be really careful, man. Watch your temperatures. If your split that you put on your fire pot is too small, it's going to spike your temperatures, if not cause a grease fire if it catches on fire. So you got to be careful to do that. You got to put a nice chunk of wood on that fire pot. In my opinion, because I have had it spike temperatures before because it was too small of a piece of wood. So you really got to be careful with that.
Yep.
No banjos, Chris. I could play you some Deliverance if I had one.
Is that in reference to your back door broke comment, Russ?
No, my camera, the battery went out on my back door. It just alerted me. I got more battery. I'm freaking battery.
Back door broke.
Man. It was
Okay.
lithium energizers. I think I got 2 left in there.
Russ, $100, Russ, if you got a banjo in your room.
I wish I had one. I ain't got no band. I ain't got no instrument in here. No harmonica.
Let's see if I got any background saved. I haven't been on here in forever.
Yeah. No headset too.
There we go.
Yeah, the Smoking Joe.
Smoking Joe. Mhm.
I think I do have any.
So did you record anything that you cooked, Guggen? It's 2
I made
cooks.
some. So at the same time I made that last video, what did I make? Oh, that pulled pork and those little pastries.
Yeah.
I also, that was during the Super Bowl. I also made some pigs in a blanket, but I used Kaneka sausage, and then I glazed it with Alabama white sauce, and I used it, used the smoker for all that. That was really good. I don't know if that's going to be a good video or not, but I recorded it, just haven't edited it yet.
I'm not familiar with the flame tamer. Is that the gun, flame gun? What's a flame tamer?
I think you know what it is, Lance.
I think I've heard of it.
I think that's your
before,
nickname.
but I can't fire putter outer. I can't picture it, but I have heard the term flame tamer
But you
in
have.
my teenage years. No, you said Alabama white sauce, man. Salt, pepper, fire. John, he shared his mom's Alabama white sauce, and I mean to tell you, man, I love that stuff. I spiked it up a little bit, but I absolutely love that Alabama sauce. Oh, lost Guggen again.
I think his wife got mad at him.
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah, his wife probably smacked him in the back of the head.
He's coming with a frying pan.
You gonna hit on something one day. It's a good thing you didn't say torque wrench. I shouldn't have showed that.
Yeah. Great to ask.
That'll probably be going out there in the garage tomorrow. Then, but if it'll fit my tool chest, it might. It's about 30 inches long. I haven't measured it.
You might have to make yourself a new tool chest.
I think it's going to have crazy leverage on it. You
Tell you
can't.
what, a lot of them tools I bought 2 years ago and a year ago, all the way through, they're starting to pay off. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to use things for the first time that I'm like, man, I shouldn't have bought that, you know. But now starting to get a need for it.
Yeah,
I bought
30
a
inches.
Power Probe. I bought a Power Probe a couple of years ago, and I've used it before, but not much. But I used it today, man.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I bet half
Yeah.
the folks don't even know who this is in this in the chat.
Yeah, they probably don't.
Des probably will. Because she used to be over in Des and Gary's and Eddie's lives a lot.
And
Through all the tools I bought
Kent been?
before.
I think his trophy's back there somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, Kent. Yeah. Dutch. I guess you still got me with my pink wig on, my granddaughter's wig.
He probably
oh, yeah, I got
does.
that in here. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, good.
Lord.
I remember that night.
Running in
That was
there.
her bedroom.
I still ain't figured out what that is sticking out in front of his head.
That's a
We just want to
horn or something. I don't know what that is.
A unicorn.
Oh, Lordy.
Yeah,
Oh my
there's
God.
some in here I can't even share. from Randy
Like
days.
Lance and the Frog.
I mean, I won't ruin Lance's chat. I won't share him. This is what you should be looking at. I don't know.
That
Lance,
room right there,
Yeah.
my granddaughter, it don't look nothing like that. She moved out, and that's now their baby's room. And he went in there and just completely built all kind of shelving and cabinets, all kind of stuff. Looks good in there.
Yeah, that wall's been gone now. I wanted to re-implement some of those things, but I just don't have the space. I just actually just put a couple little, another little small narrow sign up there. I just don't have the room up there no more. And it changes scenery, don't hurt anything, but get tired of looking at the same stuff.
Yep.
So that's it for you as far as cooks, Russ, for another month, maybe.
Till next month if they pay me. I was beginning to wonder if they're going to pay me. That's another reason I was so late getting it out. Normally, I'll send him a link, and he'll say, "Good job," like that, just something to let me know that he, and I never got a reply back from that last one. And that last one is fair, you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, he's getting better views than it normally does.
Yeah.
But so finally I emailed him and asked, did he ever receive my email? He knows that's a hint to either pay me or let me know if you're going to, because there is no video done without payment. That's
Right.
I use it to buy food, ingredients, and everything. And then what
You get.
left is mine,
Do you have? Does they give you access to see how many you sell through your link?
I know I got a personalized link, but I have no idea. I don't make commissions off of it. I don't have a dashboard, but the fact that they got me, I mean, this is like my 4th year working with them, so they bound to be selling something,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they would have pulled it.
Yeah.
I was talking to Curtis about you yesterday, Skipper. Curtis messaged over. I said, man, I said, I was looking forward to the Clash this year. I said, but Skipper's saying he's not going to be there. I don't think Curtis is going to be there. There's a few people that I'd like to be there, but it's just not going to be the same. But I wanted Skipper and I to do a tailgate out there, just start cooking hamburgers and hot dogs in Pennsylvania. I thought that'd be a great time, but I can take my truck up there and load it up. We'd be ready, but I
I
don't
love
know.
grill outs, man. Just burgers and hot dogs, man. Sometimes that's all it takes. You got a bunch of people. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You're all going to enjoy it. You know, there's going to be beer there. So just
Yep.
burgers and hot dogs and some beer. You know, you just
Chips, maybe. Heck yeah.
And you
I'm
gotta
good.
get the frozen the patties too.
Yeah, yeah,
All out.
absolutely. Them Bubba burgers, they're not half bad. They're 100% beef. They're frozen, come in a box. Bubba burgers.
Yeah.
And you get some that's got, like if you want a blue cheese burger, they got some stuff with that. Cheddar burgers, they got a variety of them, but they're not bad. I'll buy them.
Well, Skipper, I guess if this old man is still alive in 2027, maybe I could work something like that or work something out like that. But I think 2026 would work better. I think I can last till September.
Yeah. Yeah, they're okay. I mean,
No pressure.
Huh?
I was telling him no pressure, no pressure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all no to the frozen patties. Yeah. We could probably get fresh ground beef up there.
You can buy frozen patties at Walmart at 100 or like 80-20. You know what I'm saying? 100% beef. But some of them are soybean burgers. You got to be careful.
The patties from Costco are not too bad. The frozen patties are.
Tofu.
Yeah, it's just frozen hamburger meat. It's already been shaped like a patty, I guess.
3-year time. What was that? She
I
goes
like
live for 4 minutes.
And the part that I hate the most is just how much they shrink, though.
Yeah.
I find that if I grind my own meat, they don't shrink as much.
Oh, it's a conversation between Tim and Emily. Okay.
Well, you can't beat the flavor from grinding your own. I did a steak and shake copycat one time, and it tells you on their menu what cuts that they mix, but they don't tell you what percentage. And I bought those cuts and ground them all together, a real rough texture, kind of like a steak burger, And man, that was good flavor with I can't remember now what the cuts were, but there was 3 different cuts of beef that went into their patties.
I would imagine short ribs in that list.
Maybe I really don't remember. I had to go back and watch the video to tell you. But
Yeah.
a guy I know that's been following me forever, Russ Ham, he requested that. So there was steak and shake here. Went in there, bought one, took pictures of it, or see how it was made and everything, and then seeing how it tasted, all the condiments and all that. Then the next day I executed.
Skipper, I'm sorry, Russ.
No, I'm done.
I had my first tomahawk. It was probably only a year ago. And I mean to tell you, those things are so good. I was at Lowe's, or not, well, I was at Lowe's too, but I went to Walmart after Lowe's to pick up a corned beef. And they had some tomahawks up there, man, just unbelievable. Beautiful looking and reasonably priced. But I absolutely love that. I still say tri-tip wins between the two, though. That tri-tip was unbelievably good. And they had huge tri-tips up there too.
Yeah, I haven't bought a tri-tip in a while. They're even here, they're just really expensive. I was like, there was a 2-pack of tri-tip for $50 or something. They were really not that big. Just like, I can't spend $50 for tri-tip. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
A couple of years ago, there was $45 for one tri-tip over here.
Yeah, because here it was pretty. $15, you could get a decent sized tri-tip. That was the grocery store. You would get. But
Skipper, I'm sure you got a place you go to in PA. I know you could. I can here, but problem I have here, the Amish, when they first started, they got their USDA license. there was cuts they just couldn't do. Pork belly I couldn't get. Racks of ribs were butchered. There was nothing left on them. But there's stuff like that. And then the steak is what they call a cut of steak. Everything looked like Delmonico, nothing else. You couldn't get anything else.
We got a Rouse's here. They got decent meat. Bunch of beef out of Louisiana, I suppose, since they're out of Louisiana. But
I think I'm gonna get
ain't a
my
whole
own
lot of
crap.
places around here left, man. Winn-Dixie is now Aldi. They always had pretty good meat.
Sibby's cooking eel tonight? Is she really?
Yep, she starts here in a little bit, apparently.
Yeah, she should be starting any
Right
second.
Yep.
We have a great butcher shop that are not Amish. Of course, I know you're.
We do
But
have a
some-
couple good butcher shops around me. They're expensive though. Good God.
Yeah, Little Butcher Shop is one I got that sausage from. I absolutely love that stuff. But who was talking about you were bringing them something to the Clash last year? Was it bologna that you brought, Skipper? From a place you go to or something like that? So another one, Cancer took another one. Keith, KGE Truck or Aquatics. Boston Battle of Cancer yesterday morning.
Hmm.
That was sad. Nice guy. I don't really know him. I met him at the Clash, but very nice guy. Very nice guy. I knew he was fighting that cancer, but man, every time you turn around, somebody is dying of cancer.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, Lebanon bologna. I love that stuff.
Yeah, I remember there's a couple people last September couldn't wait till Skipper got there because he was bringing them bologna.
I call it Lebanon, but it's pronounced differently. I said that on one of my videos one time, and boy, here comes all the comments. You saying it wrong.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the proper way to say it. It's not Lebanon. It's how did they say it?
Lebanon.
No, it was. I can't remember. All I know is Lebanon, like the country, is not correct.
Yeah.
I think Lebanon, the country, has two ends, right?
I tell you what, I made that homemade bologna that time. I don't know what 4 or 5 years ago, and it was called a Red Barn bologna. It tasted a lot like Lebanon bologna. You can't hardly find it around here. Winn-Dixie used to have it shipped in, and I've seen Publix in Mobile has it. I bought some the last time I went to Mobile, went into Publix. They had some. We bought a couple pounds of it, matter of fact. That's up from around PA, I think, is where
Winn-Dixie?
that's where that originates from.
Winn-Dixie?
No, that Lebanon bologna. Where did Aldi come from? I have no idea. I seen them up north in Illinois years ago after Katrina, but now we got them down here.
Lebanon bologna.
Lebanon. That sounds right.
Tell Russ it is called Lebanon.
Lebanon.
Lebanon. Okay. Lebanon. I mean Lebanon.
Lebanon.
I still won't remember.
Yeah. I'll ask you
What?
in 15 minutes, Russ.
Was it a Winn-Dixie? No. Aldi come around here. We had 2 Winn-Dixies, one in Ocean Springs, one right here, and they turned into Aldis. They sold out, I reckon, or they turned into Aldi's. I'm really not sure. I just know they're not Winn-Dixie no more.
Is
And
Mag going to be
they're
there?
nothing like Winn-Dixie. It's not like a shopping. Well, you've been there, I'm sure, hadn't you, Lance? Aldi's? Have y'all been to Aldi's?
I have, but they're actually, I got one now that's one of the places that moved into that farmer's market they knocked down. It isn't open yet, but yeah, it's
You can buy some stuff really cheap in there, but I don't know. I just don't.
that,
I don't know. Something about it. You
That
gotta have
guy-
your own bags.
yeah, that's, and you had to put a quarter in it to get a damn shopping cart. And
Yeah.
you got a quarter back, but I just thought that was weird. I was pulling on it. What's up, digits? My wife says you got to put a quarter. I said, I got to do what? You got to put a quarter in the slot so you can get a shopping cart. And when you return your cart, and they don't have to go out in the parking lot someplace and fetch it, then
You get
your
your quarter back.
quarter returns.
You know, I remember back in the 90s, there was a place in New Orleans, that suburb, or not suburbs, but like outskirts of New Orleans. And they had a place called the Super Center or Super Store or something like that. And they were doing that way back then. That was how they got people to bring their buggy back up so they can get their quarter back. Not everybody
So-
did it, you know, but I'm sure it helped.
Oh,
All
is
these
that right?
shows are the same family, I believe.
Huh. Interesting. I watched
Wow.
this guy out of Virginia. He's retired. He just gets out on his Weber kettle every once in a while. And he did a Trader Joe's, and I can't remember what it probably has something to do with chicken because he's on this health kick because his doctors are on his ass. But it was Trader Joe's, and it even looked disgusting what he cooked. But he just did some. He made some chicken hot dogs just himself. You know, no casings, no nothing. Just made chicken hot dogs, and because he can't have the casings. I guess he's allergic to them or something. But he said Aldi's makes a great chicken hot dog, but there's no Aldi's south of me apparently. They just put this one up here. It hadn't even. I could be there in 10 minutes, but it's not open yet.
I gotta have an all beef hot dog. I don't want no
Yeah.
pork or chicken in it.
He's got health issues going on.
No,
So-
that's,
They got him on a pretty strict diet.
yeah. Yep.
It's Scruggs. Russ, that guy Scruggs.
What about it?
That's who I'm talking about. Scruggs. That's the one.
Oh, okay. I've seen one of his videos. You was telling me about that he recreated one I did, and I went over there and watched.
The chicken barbecue sauce, the barbecue chicken.
Oh, that was like old time barbecue chicken. Yeah,
he
he
does a
didn't-
lot.
but he
Yeah, he does. Did a lot of, or still does. Mile High guy Scott. He loves it. His seasonings and sauces. He's
Mhm.
getting big into it, man. He's got SPG out. He's got all kinds of dry rubs out now.
I just ordered one. I can't believe I actually ordered a rub, man. I just had people send me tons of that stuff that I never could use. But there was one that I bought a long time ago. Who was the guy? I think he's related to Malcolm Reed, but I met him right here at the shed that day. The other guy that does videos with him every now and then. Anyway, he come out with his own rub so many years back called Mississippi.
yeah.
But that was some good rub. I ordered some of that the other day. It should be coming in. Mississippi Grind. I don't need much. I just need to stock up on a little bit because I found them 2 rubs from Brian the other day, but they got some age on them. That's
What
about
the hell
more.
is that main guy's name?
Huh?
You got a bunch
Oh, yeah, I can't think. Mark. I can't remember his last
of
name.
swine.
Who?
Swine. Something swine.
Swine Life is his YouTube channel, but Mark is his first name, and I can't remember his last name.
Is that Mark Swine?
Yeah, Swine Life Barbecue, I think is. But anyway, I think he's like Malcolm's brother-in-law or something. I'm
Yeah.
not positive.
Yeah, he has some good cooks out.
I met him at the shed when they had the state competition. I walked down there to meet Malcolm, and Mark's one walked up and said, "Hey, man, try my new rub." And it was Swine Life. Swine Life. It was Mississippi Grind. And so I, oh, man, thank you. And it was good. It was really good. So I turned around and ordered some, and
Tell you
now
what,
I ordered some more, you know.
Mark Williams.
Mark Williams, that's him. That's him, Mark Williams. But yeah, he handed me that bottle of rub, and I used it on video. Then I turned around and ordered some more, and I haven't had it. That's probably been, golly, that was back in 2020. I remember right before the C word come out. It was like January of 2020, and a month later, all heck breaks loose. But yeah, it's been, golly, 6 years ago. Man, time's flying.
I swear I think that Swine Life is that guy's name.
It
Is
is.
he?
It's something like that on YouTube. Swine Life Barbecue, Swine something.
What's up, NTD, NDT? It's 11 minutes after our 2-hour show, and CB is already live, I do believe. I try
Is
not to
Malcolm-
walk on top of anybody else, but go ahead, Ross.
Is Malcolm even making videos anymore?
I don't know. I know they were doing the podcast. It seemed to me like sort of took over everything. Him and his wife.
I figured
Well,
that
I know.
Breaking Order would have took over.
I know they had that really good little studio space, right? They were filming in. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. I haven't seen. I mean, I unsubscribed a lot to a lot of these big channels because I didn't want them to kind of influence.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I didn't want to make it seem like I was copying them and stuff. But
Yeah, I've kind of just quit watching anything barbecue related. It's
yeah,
nothing against the channels or the people. It's just I'm not into it like I used to be. You know, I
Yeah.
used to watch my competition and this, that, now. I care less now, man. It's like,
yeah. I think
I'm
now I'm
done.
just. Yeah, I never really did that. I just kind of just did my own thing.
yeah,
But I did find that like the bigger channels were it felt like it was kind of bleeding in, like
yeah. It can have
when,
an.
when
It
I
can,
when I would make something, I'd be like, wait, am I ripping somebody off and not giving them credit? And, did I just forget, who did this? And
Right,
I would have to,
yeah.
I would spend time trying to like figure out who it was. And so now I just stop myself from watching
Yeah.
a lot of channels.
You're better off. I remember watching a guy. He was a real big channel, but it wasn't. He did some cooking, but Adam Ragusa. You ever heard of him?
Yeah, I like that guy. He did a lot of interesting stuff. I picked up that tip, and I gave him credit for that cooking a turkey. He did a video where he cooked the breast meat past 165,
Yeah, I remember that.
and I tried it for myself, and I'm like, wow, it works.
Yeah.
It works really well.
But you was talking about watching other channels. I was watching one of his videos one night or one day, whenever. This has been a couple of years ago, and it was a Q&A thing where he was answering questions, and somebody wanted to know which channels does he watch.
Did you
And he
close
said
the door?
he don't watch any other YouTube channel that's
Yeah.
doing what he does because he don't want to be influenced one way or the other or have any kind of mental block, or anything. So
Yeah.
he just would not watch other channels,
Yeah.
or at least that's what he said. I'm like, that's probably pretty good advice.
Yeah.
I watched them early on mainly just to see the bigger channels, to see how they edited. I got a lot of tips from medicine watching TV and watching bigger channels and things that made them what they were. It wasn't what they were cooking. I could handle that, and I was more interested in picking up better skills on editing. You know.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of like Food Network stuff,
Yes.
and I've been paying attention to how they film like the the revealing shots and stuff like that. How
Yeah.
they and I've been paying a lot of attention to that, making notes,
I used to do that.
trying to
I'm
match.
religiously. I would go in there and watch that, and I could care less about what they were cooking. I was watching the camera work, the multiple shots, and this and that. That's what I was looking at. You know,
Yeah.
trying to develop
That's
my
what-
own style, but
I
take
think
some
that's
of
what-
this and that with it.
That is what we have to do. That's part of the
Sure.
game. That's how you're gonna get better.
Well,
It's not-
if you're gonna have anybody watch your video and keep watching, it's gotta be good enough to hold their attention. Otherwise, they're clicking right back out. You know.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of competition in that realm. It's like, holy crap.
Yeah.
It's hard, man.
Working on getting this area cleaned up so it looks a little less cluttered in the camera. With my pits, I got my pits sort of kind of out of view now. I got rid of some more
Yeah.
tools. Got rid of my 4-mile bandsaw and got rid of a big wooden toolbox I had over there, so I could make room for 2 more pits over there against the wall, sort of kind of get them out of the camera view.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been working on for a couple weeks. So hopefully it gets things back fired up again.
All right, guys, I'm gonna step out.
All right, Sal.
It was good chatting with you, and
Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to cut out too because CB's already live, and I try not to walk on top of anybody. Show everybody respect.
Chris, it's made by Gear Wrench.
all right, guys, have a good night.
Thank you, Sal.
Sal.
Thank you. All right, Russ, buddy.
Made by Gear Wrench. Yeah, man.
Thank you again, man. I really appreciate you.
Oh, no
Coming up
problem.
here.
I enjoyed it.
Simon, pop back in. Simon, appreciate you too. Chat, appreciate y'all coming in there. And we'll see you Tuesday and next Sunday.
Right.
And see you on Des is gone, but Des and Eddie too. But we need to get something where it's like, boom, there's your link. This is what we're going to go see you on Friday. Boom, link. Here's your link for Saturday. Here's your link for Tuesday.
It ain't going to do no good to do it on the chat because when the live, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't going to
I
matter.
just feel better about something verbal,
Yeah.
more better than just a verbal comment. But
I hear you.
All
All right,
right.
guys. Later.
Okay. Good night.
we'll see all y'all later, chat.
Yeah, Russell's really going.